Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trades with Daybreak, where we want to continue through the upper labyrinth and hopefully encounter the boss.
Physical attacks recommended. I'll take her with you. You could do a charge attack too.
You snooze, you lose.
Activate skill. Activate skill.
Sucker, it's done. You know what to do.
Activate skill.
There.
Now or never.
Going all in.
Your turn. Leave this to me.
This is your chance for a shot.
There we go. Please follow my lead. Activate skill.
There. A chance.
A chance for a shot boost.
You're up. The star has arrived. There. You got this, Onyas.
Activating skill. Yeah. Activating skill.
Don't blade. No. Master Yin, if you would. There.
Good.
Oh, that was nothing. Keep up the excellent work. I'll tango with you.
Could use a charge attack, you know. Enemy stunned. Time for sharks. Now's a good time to boost.
All you, Yin.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Two flop, down.
I won't let this chance slip by. There we go. Please activate skill.
Blade. No. Your assistance, please.
Activating skill.
Activating skill.
We can win. Activating skill.
Two flop.
Alright.
Oh, that was nothing. That was absolutely perfect.
Team Kruger B has been eliminated.
That's not Uppy's group, at least. But still.
Cast free.
Looks like some good loot.
A Zerum powder. This
Like
appears to be the boss room.
Good
So
stuff.
let's unlock it. I believe this device here is our card reader. In the center of the zone awaits us on the other side of the store. We've got all the cards we need to open it, right? Then let's show this Almata boss who's boss. Hold up, before we charge in guns blazing, I gotta confirm something first. Confirm what? That you're all ready for what might happen in them. Come on, dude, how many times do we gotta tell you we're ready to risk our lives? This ain't about risking lives, it's about taking them. What? These are the guys who took the lives of everyone in Krail, and they're prepared to do the same to the people here. No telling what they'll pull. Best case scenario, we go in there, crack some skulls, throw them behind bars. The actual outcome could be much, much uglier. Oh. Now I ain't saying you guys have to do the deed. That would be my job. For even if you don't have blood on your hands, you'll still be involved in whatever happens, and you have to live with the guilt. You sure you're ready for that? The weight of such an act is heavier than you could imagine. It's a burden you may have to carry for the rest of your lives. There's absolutely no shame in staying behind.
Can it, Gramps? Like I was saying earlier. Come on, dude. I knew it might go down like this since the very damn start. Hell, I'll take them out myself if I have to.
I feel the same way. The lives of so many innocents are at stake here. I'll do whatever I can to protect them.
As your concierge, my duty is to you. Turning away now would be shirking my responsibilities.
Listen, I might not always be on the right side of the law, but that's one line I never dared cross. These scumbags, on the other hand, have crossed it one too many times. So if that's how it has to be, then so be it.
If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm scared. I don't know how I'd live with myself if the worst came to pass. But if the nuclear devices go off, that'll be the least of my worries. I'd rather help than do nothing.
The Genesees have caused so much pain and suffering. I don't want their power to be abused any further. So if that's what it comes to, then I'll handle it. I'll shoulder that burden with everyone here. So yes, I'm ready, Van.
Gotcha. I assume you're ready then? Yeah, we're all set now. Then let's move on. We support you as best as we can. Well, there's your answer. Looks like everyone's on board. Guess so, yeah. You guys ready to kick some ass? Always. Are you finished? Yeah, we're good. Then let's get a move on already. Come on, man. Overprotective much? I didn't take you for a family man, Van, dear. Or perhaps you're more like a mother hen? Ah, shut it. Let's just head through the damn door.
Keycards confirmed. The door has been unlocked.
Well, guess there's no going back.
Indeed. There's no way I'd let you leave now. Not when you've kept me waiting ever so long. Why the long faces? You're the first team here. Rejoice! Turn those frowns upside down.
No can do, not while the crazy status is in the house. So is that thing next to you the activation switch for a bomb? Yes, you're right on the mark. A shame it'll only kill a measly few thousand. But one from the palace could wipe out hundreds of thousands. It's a more impressive toy, to be sure. Did you just call it a toy? It's a weapon of mass destruction, not some tool for your amusement. Oh, but it is. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a child's plaything. Much like the people in this game, in fact. All of you, including the 280,000 in the city, are nothing more than toy soldiers, fated to be cast into the fire and broken. How can you say something so inhumane? The people of Krail, Oracian, and all the other towns and cities lead very real lives. You think they don't matter? That their lives hold no meaning? Well, they do. Every single human life is equal and precious. We're all... Shut your mouth. Kindly take that equality bullshit and shove it. I can tell you had a decent upbringing just by looking at you. Tell me, have you ever imagined what it'd be like to go from witches to rags? To have all that privilege stripped from me in the blink of an eye? Well, I hadn't either. Until it really happened to me. Like you, I was once an ignorant little girl born into a noble family in a small country in the Central East. We lived happy, blissful lives. But it all went up in flames. The mad race for resources and mirror in the Central East led my country, my family to ruin. After that, I just kept falling and falling and falling. I thought I hit rock bottom and I sold to an organized crime group, but the abyss swallowed me up and sent me spiraling further down. I was trampled on and violated over and over again. I'm sure that sort of life is foreign to you, huh, little girl? Alright, so you had a rough go of it. It still doesn't mean you get to go around blowing up cities. I often think back to when I first heard the news of that Erebonian prince's marriage. When I learned he wedded a Central Eastern orphan, couldn't help but laugh. She and I are one and the same, yet she lives a life of royalty while I'm stuck in squalor. How's that fair? The answer is that it isn't. The world is rotten to the core, with injustice ingrained so deep it's become impossible to root out. And what about those innocent people you're killing, huh? What did they ever do to you?
Oh, I very much hope they all burn. Along with this wretched world. I've wanted that for so long now. For so long. Nevertheless, I came to realize that wouldn't fully satiate my desire for revenge. So I clawed my way up the very organization that abused me. I manipulated my way to the top. And right as I hit the peak, I met the man who would change my life forever. Gerard Dantes. He brought our organization to its knees, as he does with all his enemies. Then he brought it under his heel, by subjecting my allies, my foes, and even me to an all-consuming fear. In the face of that fear, everyone is equal, no matter where you're born, who you are, or what you've done. And that's when I realized something. The terror that man brings to the world is the ultimate equalizer.
So in short, you met the worst possible person at the worst possible time. I sympathize. The hole in your heart was filled in the most twisted way possible. I'm beginning to pity you. You've led a hard life.
I don't want your pity, you damn brats! You know nothing about us! But everyone will know true fear very soon. Our boss's new world is nearly upon us. Sadly, you won't be a part of it. Your existence would be a blight on his world. So I will eradicate you!
Wait, is that...
This is just like that time under the Capitol, when those mafiosos took power-enhancing drugs.
Looks like she got one hell of a boost from him, too. Careful, guys.
If you thought those weaklings were tough, you won't last very long against me. We combined our research with another's to attain power beyond our wildest imagination.
She talking about that drug from Crossbell?
Oh, crap.
Are you referring to that drug from Crossbell? Oh? Might you be referring to that drug from Crossbell?
Its main ingredient shouldn't exist anymore. But if I'm wrong, then that's all the more reason to put it out of commission. For good.
If they really are connected, then it's my duty to put an end to it. Once and for all. We'll stop at nothing to take you down.
You're way out of my league. Why don't you down a few more bottles and get back to me, okay?
You kidding me? That shit's for the weak.
Now then, it's time for the fireworks show. I can't wait to see Oracion burst into flames. But first, I will drown you in a sea of fear. Take your final breath, because the tide of death draws near.
This group's pretty sizable, so don't get cocky.
Give it up. You can't change anything now.
We can win.
A chance for a shot
Let's
boost.
round them up.
Try and make it fun for me.
Grant me strength. Flame talisman! Please!
This
Don't
is
mind
your
me.
chance for a shard boost.
Don't mind me.
Let's party!
Keep it up!
Activating skill.
Pissing me off!
I won't lose. I'll get them all at once. Hit them with our full might.
Boost level maximum strength.
What should I do? Here I go! Jabril Guard!
Chances like this don't come
Activating
often.
skill.
Bond blade.
No! It's go time!
Now's a good energy
I'll
output at
crush
max.
them all at once!
Try and make it fun for me.
I'll crush them all
Hit
at
them
once!
with our full might.
I'll crush them all at once!
We have the upper hand.
Activating
Blink
skill.
and you'll miss it!
Soar for me!
Boost gauge limit crushed.
No, you don't! Here!
Deploying shield.
No, you don't!
Dispatching shield.
Right for me! Venom Needle!
We can win! Let's round them up! Keep it up! It's working!
Some elements look effective.
Master
Activating
Yin,
skill.
if you would.
I'll mow you down!
Deploying shield.
No, you don't!
Right for me! Venom Needle!
A chance!
Boost level maximum
Or
strength.
get them all at once! Ha! Please!
Chances like this don't bond blade. No!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
Dispatching shield.
Prepare yourself.
Activating skill.
Yes! No! No, you don't! A chance!
Boost level maximum strength.
Activating drive.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
There! That won't work!
Need some stimulating.
Failure! Ha!
You know what to do.
Moving in.
A chance for a shard boost.
Ha! They're down!
Too slow!
No, you don't!
Stay right there! Calamity Rain!
Wide open! I won't hold back.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
You have my support.
Huh? What should I do? I suggest we strike now. Here I go! Jabril Guard! Try to keep up!
Activating skill.
There!
Master Yin, if you would.
A chance for a shard boost. Energy output max.
Let's party!
Keep it up! It's working! I suggest we strike now.
You know
Activating
what to
skill.
do.
I'll mow you down!
It's go time!
Energy output at maximum.
Can't make use of it because I'm muted.
Keep it up!
Activating skill.
Yeah! That won't work!
How's about this?
Allow me to suggest a proposal. You have been Dwincha! Your assistance, please!
Don't mind me.
Watch it. They're trying to attack.
Activating skill.
Target locked. Yeah? Now's our chance! Miss Glow down!
Loading enemy stats.
Any specialties?
Let's party!
Not really.
Hit them with our
Energy output max. Activating skill.
There!
There! Missile down!
Getting on my nerves!
Okay.
Go time!
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Pissing me off!
That won't work!
Here!
I won't lose!
Initializing drive.
The rest is up to you!
Taking center now or never.
Judith!
Twilight kick.
Ha!
Dispatching shield.
Okay.
Need some stimulating.
Wide open! Moving in!
Energy output max. Activating skill.
There! It's go time! Eat this, sucker!
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Keep it going, Sao!
Activating skill. Yeah! A chance! That won't work!
Let me hear you scream. Light 'em up! Mephisto Stinger!
Ha!
You know what to do, Anya?
We can win!
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Like petals in the wind, this world is transient.
It's over!
Only 90,000 left so far.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
80,000.
Boost level maximum strength.
Activating drive.
Oh, I need your help!
Shall we dance?
There!
You know what to do, Anya?
Here goes! Eat this, sucker!
Energy output at activating skill.
Falcon Talon!
Don't mess with me!
Now or never.
Hit them with our full
I
might.
have a feeling it'll be a second phase.
There we go! That won't work!
Considering she's taking Gnosis. Probably she demonizes or something.
I'll take you on!
Boost level maximum strength. Initializing drive. Activating shield.
Need some stimulating.
Moving in!
Initiating drive.
You know what to do, Anya?
Well, well, Ebon Blade.
No!
Huh? No, you don't!
Here!
Go time!
Energy output at maximum.
Send you flying! Keep up, Lancer!
Now! You know what to do, Anya?
Boost level maximum strength.
Hit them with our full might!
Initializing
That
drive.
won't work!
Right for me! Venom Needles!
Ha!
You know what to do, Anya?
We can win!
Activating skill.
There!
You're next!
Energy energy output at maximum.
Eat this, sucker!
Activating
Quick,
skill.
Aaron. Falcon Talent! Chances like this don't come often.
Hell, I need your help!
Bond Blade. No!
A chance!
Activating skill.
Have some more! How's about this?
Be careful. Something is afoot.
Your turn!
I'll take over. Chance.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you up.
Activating shield.
Right for me! Venom Needle!
We can win!
Energy output max. Activating skill.
There.
Pissing me off!
I won't lose! There!
Have some more. Get out of here.
Let me hear you scream! Light 'em up! Mephisto Stinger!
Ow.
Very well.
Activating skill.
Crimson Blade. Pierce.
That's not how it's supposed to.
I did it!
God.
Nice. Moving on up.
That's a gun.
It's over. Time to surrender.
No way in hell I do that!
Shit! If I dodge this...
What?
Van! Are you okay?
Yeah, she missed my vitals. It'll heal soon enough.
Oh, drop the tough guy act already! Why are you always treating your own body like it isn't worth shit?
We'll heal you right away. I'm on it.
Why? Why didn't you kill me? You could have struck me down easily from that distance. So do it! Finish me off! I lost, so hurry up and kill me!
Sorry, but I'm turning down that request. It just ain't up to my standards. You got a lot of crimes to answer for, Missy. Your group cooked up a real shitty plot, and y'all got a lot of innocent folks mixed up in it too. So I can't let you take the easy way out. Not my style. I ain't got a shred of sympathy for you. But I do get that you had no one else to turn to back then. And that's what we're here for. To help people who have no one else in their corner.
Huh?
I'd wager you're gonna be facing the death penalty. Though if you dodge that bullet and get out of the slammer, don't go to a piece of shit like Dante's if you're in trouble. Send out a 4 SPG instead. Can't guarantee we'll take it on. Depends on the pay and whether it interests me. But I'll hear you out.
Van!
Wow. I just got beat by a crazy bastard with an even crazier profession. Pathetic. Where did my life go so wrong?
Well, that wasn't exactly the sweet and satisfying revenge I've been craving, but it'll do.
Yeah, it could have ended a lot worse.
The upper zone boss Viola has been defeated. Zone clear. Round 1 complete.
The activation device.
Oh, well, I certainly didn't see that end coming. The first boss of our little game was defeated by none other than Team Arkride Solutions. And with over 10 minutes to spare, no less. An impressive feat, to be sure. I had the slightest suspicion you would be the ones to slay the fair maiden. And what a beautiful massacre it was. Is what I would like to say. But you spared her pathetic life. And now she must live on in shame.
If my actions displease you, I'm so glad I took them.
Fortunately for her, the boss is busy at the moment. Had he seen that miserable performance, she would have surely welcomed death's sweet embrace.
You really are the lowest of the low.
Save your breath, Judith. Blowing a fuse over that mental nutcase is a clear waste of energy.
Oh, why so angry? You're the undisputed winners of round 1. You should be over the moon. Perhaps I should present you with a little reward for this momentous occasion. That ought to get you in a celebratory mood.
A reward?
Indeed. I shall answer one and only one question of your choosing. I can only imagine the number of questions that are swimming around in those little heads of yours. Tread carefully, though. The other teams are no doubt listening in on every word.
There's one that's been nagging me. Why'd you pick Oracion as the venue for this game?
Huh? That's all? What an utterly rudimentary question. This underground labyrinth is one reason. It's the quintessential playground for our game. The happiest of happy hunting grounds. It's also the home of some people we owe very much to. You may ask, but who could they be? Too bad I'm only answering one question. Anyway, round 2 will begin tomorrow at 10 a.m. The remaining players will be invited once more. Use your free time wisely now. Preparedness is paramount to winning this game. And with that, I bid you adieu.
The first day of the game came to a close. But before Van's group could bid farewell to their collaborators and exit the labyrinth, we had to decide what to do about Viola. She might be unconscious right now, but she's still an Almata exec. Someone needs to keep a watchful eye on her till this is over. And that someone can't be us. Can't afford to split my team. We should hand her over to a group with more manpower, but who? The guild. Mind if we leave her with you guys? Sure thing. We take her into custody. We're a little short-staffed at the moment, but I'm sure we can lean on the CID a little. Cool. Yes, of course. I think handing her over to the guild is our best bet, even if we're short-staffed. I'll give Elaine a call. Don't forget that Ren's there too. She can help out if need be. What a shame, and here was ready to pounce at the opportunity to interrogate her. Might you reconsider? Yeah, no. If we left her in your hand, there's no telling what would happen to her. It's thanks to their efforts that we won it all. I don't think you have room to object here. Indeed, truly a pity. And after going through all the trouble of beating her up, I'd love to take custody of her, but I let this one go. You did risk your life to spare her, so it's only fair. We cannot seize custody by force. Doing so would be violating the Shinobi Code of Honor. Sweet. Thanks for being so chill about it. Ah, so their client must be... So you're sparing the wolf who has bared her teeth at you and your flock? How foolish. Perhaps you ought to save you from yourself. I hereby offer to send you to sleep with the fishes. Offer rejected. Keep your filthy paws to yourself. Both of you. Why though? She lost her will to go on, so she's as good as dead, if you ask me. You've gone soft, Arkwright. Hope it doesn't come back to bite you one day. Yeah, whatever. After turning Viola over to the guild, they returned to the inn. And as soon as her bodies hit the beds, they fell into a deep sleep. Later that night,
I knew it. This lines up perfectly with my own research into the company's cash flow. Which means it's time to spring my plan into action.
the next morning apparently, at 5 AM. Or just after. Below Oasian's outskirts. This is point D. Man, ready yourself to infiltrate the labyrinth. Do you remember your orders? Sir, yes sir. Once we enter the city, fan out and put a stop to whatever's happening here. Good answer. Better squad, move out. Huh? What's happening? I can't move.
Hey there, party crashers.
Who are you? Knight?
I get that you want to come join in the fun, but I don't remember inviting you. But since you're all here and look skilled, try to show me a good time, okay?
Not a registered team? That felt like... Yeah, it's the same feeling I got when that murderous maniac showed up. What's up, Winnie?
We have a problem. I just received word that our Hercules Beta company acted against our orders. They sent a squad to infiltrate the city from the outside.
Now hold a damn second, I thought your supervisor knew what was going on here. We aren't allowed any reinforcement from the outside, and if someone breaks that rule... I know, that's precisely why I attempted to keep word of the game from spreading outside our department. However, as I've told you once before, the CID is not as unified as I would like. A department close to the army grew suspicious of what's happening in Oasian and sent them in of their own volition. An idiotic move on their part. We may all pay the price for it. Hopefully not, they didn't know about the rules, so maybe this will just be written off as foul play. But since we don't know for sure, we gotta get them out of here ASAP. Who knows how those maniacs are gonna react? We already tried to contact them, but they've cut off their comms. You aren't the first group I've notified, but I thought you should know.
Rise and shine, everyone! It's me, Melchior. I hope you all had a good night's rest. I myself couldn't sleep a wink. The anticipation for today's big event has me bouncing off the walls. But anyhow, I'm afraid this isn't a social call. I have another reason for calling so early in the morning. Our warning system activated a few moments ago. I believe a number of you already know what exactly transpired. But for those who don't, allow me to break the bad news. A special unit connected to the government foolishly attempted to infiltrate Oasian. I'm afraid this is a clear violation of our rules, and you all know what that means. Say hello to Adios for me, everyone.
No. The bomb's going to go off? Fooled you! Don't worry, we aren't going to blow you up just because some dim-witted bigwig decided to meddle in affairs we don't understand. That would be woefully unfair! To us, the hardworking designers who poured their hearts and souls into making this game for you. The observation system assigned a small penalty, but nothing more. Fortunately for all, you should count yourself lucky. Those poor pathetic soldiers have all finally breathed their last, so all's well with the world. Damn it. What an utterly avoidable tragedy. I will delay the next round start time to noon, so you can all sleep in. I prefer you to come into the game bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. In the meantime, I bid you good night and sweet dreams, because the nightmare of bloody death and murder awaits you in the afternoon. $9.50. The second one will be starting soon if it hadn't been postponed. I'm gonna use this extra time to look around the North and East District. What about you guys? I'd like to accompany you if possible. I wouldn't be surprised if there were requests for us too. Normally I'd use the extra time to catch 40 wings, but the whole thing from last night got me all antsy. I don't blame you. Maybe getting out and about will help you shake off that nervous energy? That's a solid suggestion. I think that would do us all some good, in fact. Well, I don't know about all. I hear old men require more sleep, so I say we make Van take a nap. Why am I getting singled out here? Master's older than me. I'll have you know I'm quite spry for my age. All joking aside, we should visit the main facilities in the North and East districts and check the bulletin boards for... Another damn call? When did we become so popular all of a sudden? We need to talk. Are you free right now? Is this about that Hercules units cause we already... Nah, it's something else. The CID's already touched base with us about that. Sounds like we've already recovered the bodies. Wish we could have saved them. Yeah. I'm sorry if this isn't the best time, but do you mind if we talk in person? It's important. Sure thing, we ain't competing anymore, so I'm down to have a chat. Thanks. We'll be waiting here at the guild. Anytime before the start of the second round is good with us. See you soon. I wonder what they want to talk about. Good question. They sounded quite serious. I can't say I'm not curious, but it sounds like they just want to talk with Van. I'm sure they wouldn't mind you all listening in. We'll all swing by there together and see what's up. And when we're out, I suggest we do whatever's needed to prepare for the second round. So there's a quest at the bulletin board. Now, let's first look at that 4 SPG.
Now, what's it say?
Threatening letter. Someone sent me a threatening letter. I just don't know what to do. Please help. I'll be waiting in the inn at the South District. Looks like I've got some 4 SPGs. Guess so. We've got more free time today. So let's see if we can knock some of them out. I don't know, so we may find some useful information while we do so. True, but don't forget that Almata's game is our first priority. Right, makes sense. Is Nelly the name of a waitress at our inn? Yes, that's right. Wonder what's gotten on with her.
Maybe I'll take the tram.
How may I help you all? Oh yeah, you're the group that came here yesterday. You want me to whip up a meal for you? That's okay, thank you though. We're actually here about your request. Huh? You're Nelly, right? We saw your 4 SPG on the bulletin board. Wait, you're the famous brigand? Wow! We left the inn to check the bulletin board and now we're back where we started. That's funny. Can I go in and talk about the threat letter I received? Sure. Sure, what did it say? Perhaps we should discuss this in our room. I have a feeling this could take a while. Alright, have you got the letter on hand? Yes, right here. Filthy, parasitic immigrants like you have no place in our magnificent opera house. Abandon your dream to take the stage, or a wrath of Aedius will descend upon you. How could anyone write something so horrible? Invoking our goddess's name in this way is nothing short of impiety, says the former priest. The person who wrote this is obviously anti-immigrant. This is one of the most pathetic things I've ever read. Guessing you don't see a lot of this stuff, given that Aedius got such a stranglehold over Langport? Rathian is a different story though. Anti-immigrant animosity is more likely to seep through here. Some people in the city are determined to carry the antique beliefs of the old nobility to the grave. It's almost like their life's calling is to harass people like Nelly. You aren't wrong there. Most of the people here are kind, but there's a handful of rotten apples to be sure. This isn't the first time I've faced discrimination in this city. I can count the number of times this kind of thing has happened on two hands. Then why are you still living here? Because I love Rathian. It's every artist's dream to live here. We all call it the city of art and tradition. I've wanted to be here ever since I was a little girl. I worked day and night for so long to get to where I am, and now I'm finally earned the right to attend the music academy here. I can't just throw it all away now. I can understand that feeling. Okay, so the music academy and opera house connection tracks. Is there something that sparked all this? Like an event of some kind? Yes, actually. We're borrowing the opera house for a concert recital. It's still a little ways away, but I'm totally stoked for it. And that's in part because I've got a lead role. Wow, congratulations. So the threat letter is calling on you to give up the leading role. They'll probably resort to violence if you don't comply. That's what I feared. The opera house has been around for over 100 years. And in all that time, I don't think there's ever been an immigrant who's been at the center of the stage. I could definitely see that ruffling more than a few feathers in the anti-immigrant crowd. I'm sure they stooped to some serious lows to get you out of the spotlight. That's terrible. If you don't mind my asking, why didn't you take this to the police of the guild? I wanted to be discreet about all this. If word gets out, the entire recital could be cancelled. It's been a labor of love from everyone involved. My classmates have been giving it their all during practice. I don't want their efforts to go to waste. This is just like a film festival, from the threat letter to the calling upon a dubious spree to save a day. I should just give up the lead role, shouldn't I? What heck no! You worked your butt off and studied like crazy to get this far. That role is rightfully yours, so don't give it up. But I don't think I have any other choice. You don't want to fight this? Then why'd you send out a request? I guess I just wanted to hear an expert's opinion before I came to a decision. Now that I know I'm in a real danger, I'd rather just let this one go. Well, you're the kind. If you want to call it here, then we'll be on our way. But are you sure this is how you want things to end? If you let this guy go, they'll be back for more. As long as you have a will to take to the skies, they do everything they can to chain you down. Things will only escalate from here if you don't take a stand. I bet they won't stop until you've packed your bags and left. You still haven't given me the details of your request. Tell me what you really want. I'm all ears. I want to be a part of the recital. I don't want to give up here. Got it. Then you can leave everything to us, cause Arkwright Solutions is on the case. But no buts. We're gonna help you out and that's fine. Whoever's behind this will think twice about hurting you once we're through with them. I suppose I can't change your minds then. That's right. Once we're committed to helping someone, we always see it through. Don't you worry, young lady. We'll catch this foul criminal. I suggest we start by gathering a list of suspects. Is there anyone you can think of who would have sent that letter to you? No, not off the top of my head. I know doubting people you know ain't any fun, but we need some place to start. Can you think of anyone who might want to snipe the leading role if you gave it up? I suppose one person comes to mind. Her name is Amelie. She's another student at the academy and she is hyper competitive. We were both the top picks for the lead role. So if you had to step down, she would assume the leading role. That certainly qualifies as a motive. What kind of person is she? Do you know what she thinks about immigrants? I know she's a descendant of the old Orasian nobility and, well, I don't think she likes me very much. I've never heard her say anything discriminatory about immigrants, but I can't exactly read her mind. She definitely sounds suspicious to me. Yeah, I agree. We'll start by talking before. Oh, but I don't know for sure if it's Amelie. I know, we're not gonna lay any accusations. We just want to chat with her. Any idea where she'd be around this time? I think she's at the boutique in the department store over by the East District. She wanted to pick out a dress to wear to the recital. Ever heard her saying that in our last rehearsal? So we need to go to the Quincy department store. Let's depart then.
Commencing mission.
I think I just end the episode here then, and we continue with 4SPG and everything else next time. Until next time then, I'm Mace, and don't get lost. Good, and I wanted to do the hero encounter at the very end of the episode.
Oh my, what a fortuitous coincidence.
Of all the people we could have run into, it just had to be them. We're really down on our luck today, huh? Well, nothing we can do about it now. We just have to beat you until you're black and blue. Do we have to jump straight to violence? We could try to talk it out for once.
The young lady is quite right. Why must we resort to such brutality from the outset? Did we not come to an amicable agreement just the other day?
That was just to exchange information, but would help us keep Almata in check. But in situations like these, negotiations are off the table. You're a shady bastard who will screw us over in a heartbeat. He's got you there, pal. You wound me. I would never do such a thing, especially when you are the one with the upper hand in numbers. You even recruited some powerful lackeys. I believe you have a good deal of leverage in this arrangement. Yeah, well, these lackeys don't want to negotiate with you either. Same. I don't distrust Risha, but you're a whole other can of worms. I can't trust anyone that's close to Gian. You're from the east like us, right? They are, but Heyo's roots differ from ours. They are the descendants of the largest of the 9 peoples of Navagraha. Oh? Are you calling us lackeys? How bold! I don't appreciate the condensation, but I still respect you for mastering the Gekka style.
Oh my, what did I do to deserve these unflattering accusations?
Do you even have to ask?
We are clearly at a disadvantage here, so why do you insist that we must fight? You have the 2 of us in the palm of your hand. Yeah, I'm not buying that for a second. For one, both you and Yin are easily capable of kicking all our butts alone. And honestly, I'm not even sure if you are alone here. I think you got some men in this very room. What? Where? It's definitely possible that you got some junk show that are out of sight. That would significantly shift the balance of power in this exchange. Right, they could ambush us at any time, while our attention is on the 2 of them. Your scan didn't pick up anything, but that doesn't necessarily mean they aren't here. My, you seem to have gotten some rather strange ideas into your heads. Still, if you do not plan to make the first move, then allow us to do the honor.
Just a second.
Ah, it's a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Judith Lanster. I'm something of a fan myself. Golden Blood is undisputedly my movie of the year. Thanks. Anyway.
It's good to see you again. Been a while, hasn't it?
That it has. You've been doing quite well for yourself while I've been away.
Wait, hold the phone. You two know each other? For real? You, like, friends or something?
Yeah, although we're not just friends. We're rivals. And we've been that way since the day we met. That was 8 years ago now? We had only just taken up the mantle from our predecessors at that point. Sometimes our jobs put us in conflict with one another, but we got to team up every now and then. We may have been rivals, but we were comrades too.
I never would have guessed.
The memories are coming back to me. We spent many hours discussing the weight of what we had inherited. Before I knew it, though, you had found your place amongst the stars. You were thriving in a world unbeknownst to me. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I was truly happy for you. But I was a little sad as well. I felt left behind.
So you left for Crossbell and followed that other path because of me?
Not at all. The path I chose was entirely my own. Having said that, it's possible I was subconsciously influenced by you on some level. You're like the brightest star in the sky. I'm just a moon. I can't shine like you, or her. But I came to know the joy of the stage, as well as being at the center of it. The life of theater has captivated me ever since. Just like how the life of cinema has done the same for you.
You know, I'm almost jealous. When I was struggling to find my way, you lent me an ear and your wisdom. Nah, you never needed my help, though. You found the path you wanted to follow all on your own.
I did. And now I'm going to show you everything I've learned during the time we've been apart.
I'm curious to see which of us has grown more these past 4 years.
As am I. Let's do this.
I think I'll add my own fuel to the fire. So, I've got a score to settle, and I'm not gonna be satisfied until I beat the ever-loving shit out of you.
Very well. I hold your potential in high regard, little conqueror. Let's see if you manage to break out of your shell. Show me that my confidence in you is not misplaced.
I'll do more than that, you four-eyed bastard!
Well, I'm glad that he's fired up at least. We're up against Yin and the White Orchid Dragon. Don't let your guard down. I'm interested to see just what the famous White Orchid Dragon can do. I had a pretty darn good time fighting your predecessor. Hopefully you can measure up.
Deploying shards.
I'm going all out.
Think you can see through our plan? Interesting. Very interesting. The time you have spent under Van has clearly done wonders in drawing out your latent potential.
I've been seeing a hell of a lot of combat, that's for sure. You barely broke a sweat through that whole thing, though. Looks like I've got a ways to go.
You sure are something. You were way outnumbered, but you still put up one heck of a fight. You're in a class of your own.
I don't think that's true at all. I came at you with everything I had, and that was still the best I could do. I hope my performance didn't leave you disappointed.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give you an 11. You were that amazing. I am so jealous of that woman. She has you all to herself. And thanks to her, you've grown to be a shining star. She must be really special.
That's one quality the two of you share. You have more in common with her than you might realize.
That was certainly enlightening. Cosplay, performances. One woman certainly springs to mind when I think of those things together. Well, we shouldn't eavesdrop anymore. It's rude to pry into someone else's personal life. True. Still, I'm glad this whole thing has a happy ending. I'm just amazed of how well they held up against the 11 of us. It was an honor to see you in action, Yin. You really live up to your legend. Same goes for you, Mr. Future Heyu leader. You're already on par with your pops. I'm impressed. Me too. You're unrivaled in both strength and looks. I think I'm really falling for you. Alright. We're going to call this match decided? Yes, I admit defeat. I had hoped we could catch you unawares with our trump card, but alas. We have 2 keycards in our possession and they are now yours. So you drew first blood in this game, huh? Figures.
Team Heiyue has been eliminated.
You sure that was a good idea? Ian's gonna get pretty pissy with you. Oh, I very much doubt that. Whether we won or lost was never of any consequence. We came here with the express purpose of witnessing Almata's end, and we can accomplish that while off the game board. Ah, they really were here all along. You were playing your cards close to the chest, I see. We fully intend to abide by the rules, so we will not interfere with the game or its players any further. However, we can still offer aid from the sidelines. Should you defeat any of the bosses, we would be all too happy to take him into our care. Consider giving him over to us instead of those brutes from the guild. Can I punch him? I really want to punch him. Regardless, I will be praying for your team's success. You and I will take our leave. I see you around, Judith. See ya. I hate dealing with that guy. Even when you have a leg up on him, it always feels like he is 10 steps ahead anyway. It does feel like he's accounted for the possibility of him losing that battle. He's quite the schemer. We just have to cover some schemes of our own and pay him back tenfold.
Whew. Okay, that's 3 keycards in the bag.
Great! That means we can unlock the door to the boss.
Glad they didn't sick their goons on us in that fight. We should count our blessings.